Okay, we're back. We're gonna work on some Magmore. And alright, we need to change our spirit ashes because when we did the other one, we used the jellyfish. We need one that'll stay out of the fire. So actually, Druid Sage Sorcerer Spirit would be good. But honestly, the Spirit Jellyfish, because it did that shooting thingy and it stays out of the way most. So we're gonna stick with the Spirit Jellyfish. And then basically the technique was to try to proc bleed over and over again. And now this stadium we have to figure it out because the key is to get behind the damn thing. Destroying some of the stadium. Oh, went right through that one. Oh, jellyfish did not work out, huh? Okay, good spot. What I don't know is if this has a different move set. The key was to avoid that one so you could do enough hits to proc bleed. You spin attack, which you just keep your shield up for. Yeah, the key was in that shield up through these attacks. As far as this attack is concerned, it was just getting out of the way and not getting hit by that fire, because that fire does a lot more damage than this thing. But I think this worm is weaker than the other one, because I believe the other one could single hit. It's still going to take quite a few bleed procs. Spinning. That's the dangerous attack. As long as you can that shield. Oh, the hard part here is that we're finding space where this fire has disappeared, so you don't take a shit. Again. Slim attack. Okay. Oh, I don't know this one. That's new. Okay. Okay, this is a whole new moveset. Boss has changed. Okay, so phase 2 is totally different. So maybe what I need to do is save my... Yeah, okay, so the last one we did not have a phase 2 where he turned his sword on fire like that. So maybe what I need to do is save my summons for phase 2. And I'll stick with the Fanged Evangelist. Maybe in phase 2, that's where I keep my distance. How about that? Spin attack. Okay. And that's it. Yeah, once you get caught in the fire, it's hard. Basically, as soon as you recover, you just get hit by the lava you're in, so it is what it is. So this one is named. I believe the other magma worm we fought was not named in a meaningful way. I have my shield up, so I don't know why I'm connected. I need to get back behind it. It's a little difficult. Shield up, but I mean that was a bad aim. So we got close. Nice one. Hang claws. That one has a lot more area to reach. Yeah, and that one hurts me even through my shield with fire damage. So this is the one that's quite a problem. I may have to practice some running around. Because I'm getting caught underneath his belly and I just cannot move once I'm caught between those legs there. And the darkness attacks really did not do much. Yeah, they were pretty black experience there. But the 3 possibly will get him into phase 2. I can't think of what I'm going to do. My spell. I highly doubt he's weak to flame. How does that look good and stuff? Try it. It's worth a shot just to see what that'll look like. Just experiment. What is it, dragon? What is Mr. Dragon? What is it? In a row, the stadium in Manchester, I can't stand it. 4 times in a row. That's great. That's kind of dangerous. It looks like just 2 if I got caught in it. to be positioned well to... My shield was up. Got connected. But, you know, it doesn't do much damage. Some though. But what I'm thinking is in phase 2, it might, when I raise in the air, maybe that'll help me dodge. That'll keep me out of the loop of some of his attacks, you know. But we'll stick to proc and bleed on phase 1. That is the... Right, he rotates in such a way where I just can't get... He moves back, so he moves in a way where I'm directly in the line of attack. That one's tough. There's definitely a way out of it, though. Second phase smash attack is very hard to dodge. Maybe I should just turn around and run away. Basically, shield is worthless there because the lock on, you know what, that's on the lock on faces me to him, but it hits behind me. So the damage comes from behind my shield anyway. That's bad. This you think about the water in the stadium, you wouldn't be able to leave the lava there for so long. Where's the... It's shit. Me. Can't summon anymore. Shit. Got him. Ooh, close. Dragon attack. It's got the magma worm scale sword and a dragon heart. Perfect. Now that felt bad. Before I go, let me search the rest of his cave. Yeah. The key to phase 2 just not remaining locked onto his body and just being willing to run around until you got into a better position to face. He was 24,000. Wow, we got some levels we can do here for sure. Yeah, before we continue forth, let's level. For mind again? Yeah. I think we did mind last, so it's time for arcane, and then let's go farm real quick. At the best farming point that we found so far. We'll just go farm up real quick, and then we can level that up, go spend the next dragon heart. There's getting here. Some. To the Dragon Communion, level up 1, spin. This faith. Dragon to light foes before cast. That's flame breath. Let's go try it. Nice. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see what that looks like. And the damage that we really. So, wall. I think that's just the health, right? No, okay, it shows how much it is. 70. So we want to get this boy yeah. 39. This one hit for. That's good. Going out. I like this. It's all coming together here. Let's go forward. This is great. I don't know. This hotel. A site of grace. Now, what I don't see on the map is where I can unlock this map. I imagine this area is beyond my level, you know. Pretty, very pretty. We're getting closer to the bird tree itself. I can see the areas bright and such. But mostly fall colors, which is interesting. take is killed. Which is not Gator. I very doubtful we can take on whatever's in here, but we don't have many souls, so I mean, fuck it. We hit our first illusory wall of the game. So at least we confirmed that illusory walls work by hitting them, not by flying. Bring in the fun though. It's coming at me with invisible walls. Let's make sure these aren't mixed. Now that we started the illusory wall game, you never know where the next rejuvenating bonuses. It is decked like building. Okay, so assuming that means there's going to be acids. I may have to be able to switch to more flasks here. But when it comes to game time, I gotta use I don't actually know how mimics work in this game, but I am assuming if it's a mimic chest, it will react. Like how it conceals its wares and its wares very well. Tree wooden sheep. Resistant. Surreptitious prophecy of cardinal sin. The lit candle is forbidden. Not anything else can be done? I could tell. Material used for crafting. just get the feeling that one of these has got to be a mimic, you know? System. Coat armament granting anti-dragon effect. This is an anti-dragon effect. Okay. What's this? Also have 2 sharp twin blades wielded by assassins of Raven. This is the same shit that a bird has. Besides excelling at airborne attacks, its charge attack mimics the vicious swoop of a bird of prey. Okay, I mean, I'm sure I'll have to, is this 125 plus 30 for this one? But it's similar, it's the same scaling. Same bloodlust build. Let's see its moveset. It's small too. Okay, and it's also big over. Slightly different moves, but basically we're very good with. We love claw weapons, you know. We fucking love claw weapons. Golden fog one. Two of them? I guess for me, which one has a stake America? The Raptors, Black Feathers. This looks like the Darkbirds set, honestly. Correctly, Black Feathers formed by the Assassin Brand. A ritual implement transforming into a death bird formed by imitation. Strengthens jump attacks. Okay. Getting gloves to match. Good way to respond to this one increases vigor. It digs into the rose face, preserving its human instincts while dressed in imitation of death birds. It do anything? Or is it just a... It looks cool. I think for now we're going to keep the red cape has a great effect. Are they increased? Even if it's fine. I didn't see where the stake of miracle was. Oh, I don't know. Is this Scalding Necromancer? Oh no, it's just that dude. I don't know where the oh man, you gotta run through the whole thing again. You know, I do get the feeling that I can do this boss though. I mean, if I can run through everything. Lose your wall. It's not bad. Actually, very doable. I wonder if I just do more just by normally hitting him. Like, maybe he's not weak to holy attack, because that didn't do... But maybe the Dragon Ball would be good for him. You know, I'm surprised there's not a Stake America ball on the weird. They call it a Sage's Cave, but there's a Necromancer up there. It's quite interesting. I can go this way so we don't change anything. Ooh, there's two different bosses. My boy. That's crazy. I thought it was... I didn't realize there were two separate bosses. That's insane. Okay, well, since we were working on the Necromancer, let's start with him. Wow. That's crazy. I think that's something I genuinely have not seen from Skyrim. A cave like this, which has two unique and rather lore building. Oh, that's if you ask me. Oops. As I said, not a bad run though. My question is, how do I avoid? So I have to watch his steps. Maybe I have to hit him. Think of the assessment. For now, let's focus on the Necromancer and see what we can do. I can always go with the Wondrous Flask of Physic as well for the assassin. Was actually a little more delayed than I thought. Let me jump a bit. Okay, let's do this one first. Necromancer first. I mean, the dragon attack definitely works. But I have to watch out for for randomness, let's say. I wonder why they chose not to do open world here. Sure, it's not just because of the run back that I'm feeling like this is Dark Souls 2. Oh, it cancel? No, it doesn't. Maybe I just focus on the black metals. I mean, admittedly, this whole area is way too far along for me. Like, I'm in a place I should not be at this level, right? I'm not using a good system. Maybe I should really just go back to sticking with the claws. Maybe the Necromancers, I mean, he broke the shield, which means that they were doing damage that wasn't negated by an actual shield. I wasn't going to know. That's probably the worst in the game, but it's still not bad. They just chase me? Oh, that was so close. I got it. That was so close. Did I have my... I didn't use Wondrous Flask for a second. Okay. So basically, yeah, proc bleed on. Proc bleed on. Well, you can watch how stamina goes down to tell exactly how many aggro distances are. Yeah, that has a slight delay. Man, that gotta make me freak out. Cool. Is it? Already. What were my paintings doing? I thought they had him distracted, not letting him just straight walk up behind me. What is family heads? 3 bludgeoning copperheads attached by hand by chains. Seems to have necromancer carries the head of the sage. The heads were made to resemble those of his wife and 2 children. Jesus Christ. Familiar rancor. Gently rattle the copperheads, sending vengeful spirits that chase down foes. The image of a spouse and children lights another silhouette. Was he trying to raise his wife and daughter? Can't hear the man put. That is a strength, dex, and intelligence. Okay, well, I got a good bit of souls from that, so I don't believe I want to. I still need to kill that assassin. But you know what? Why lose all the souls? Because I'm not gonna. I don't see myself beating that guy first time because he can absolutely sneak up on me. What we'll do instead, we're gonna come back for the assassin. So just kidding. We are going to farm up enough souls and level up, and then we'll come back for the assassin. Alright, let me save. Or stop because we're at the end.